Hi everyone, Sarah here. I am sharing my messy desk with you today. I'm working on finishing up these cupcakes for the craft show that's coming up, and they're kind of inspired by Jamie at Not Too Shabby Shop. She has her Scrap and Stampers YouTube group, Facebook group, and there's a monthly challenge, and November's challenge is to make little treat containers. So this is one I made before. It's a little box, but it's also a cupcake. So, Jamie asked me to show how I made them because I call them Peat Pot Cupcakes, and that is because these, we call them Peat Pots. They're the biodegradable pots that you use to start your seeds off in, and I get them at the dollar store. I don't know what size it is. I don't know the packaging anymore, but it's just little. And then I went and bought styrofoam balls. And I kind of picked them like this to see size-wise, right? But I cut them in half. I use a big X-Acto blade, and I cut them up like this so that they're halved. And then I have these circle chipboards. You can cut your own chipboard, or you don't even need to use chipboard. It's up to you. I just happen to have these. I picked them up at an expo quite some time ago. And they happen to be the perfect size to fit the styrofoam balls on, and that's what I use for my lid, because it's nice and hard. So, this is an old one. You can see that there's a ton of paper going all the way around, and this time around I did start making them that way. This is 2 strips of 2 1/4 by 12. And then scored at, what is it? Scored at a 1/4 inch all the way around. And then I fold them over. My thumbs are killing me from doing that. Glue the 2 together and wrap them around the peat pot. And when I do that, I take the pot and I glue around the top edge, and then I put it in the middle of the circle, and then you have to hold it in place. Kind of move it around to make sure it's all nicely placed, and then hold it until it dries. And then after that, the bottom is loose, so you just put some glue around and then squeeze it in on the bottom and hold it until it dries. So those are the original ones that I made with the 2 rows of 12-inch paper. And then I decided that the actual 1 strip of 12-inch paper fits around the whole cupcake, and it kind of gives a little bit of a more of a cupcake liner look. See how this one is really tight and then this one's nice and loose. So I kind of like the look of this one better. So that's the way I made the rest of them. So basically, after I put the paper around, I have a circle punch. Sorry, it's really dark tonight. A circle punch down the bottom, and a bigger circle punch to cover the outside bottom part. And basically, because these have holes in them, so they're not meant to be permanent pots for watering. They kind of disintegrate with the water, and then if you need to, you can plant this in the ground. That's basically what it's for. But it does make a good sturdy case for your cupcake. So then I decorate around the edges however I want to. This one I use this trim from Hobby Lobby and this flower pearl trim that I have. This one I just used some beige lace, crochet lace, and this bling trim from Hobby Lobby. And then the top here is the circle, and I used the spellbinders to get a bigger size here of the patterned paper to cover it up. And then I go around it. I'll show you this one here because this is in this stage already. I go around it with a little bit of gathered lace, and these are just the rolls from Hobby Lobby or Joann's. It's just gathered, it's already stitched and gathered lace. So it has that nice look about it. And then once that's on there, you can layer the top, and I use rosette trims. So this one I just used 4 big black rosettes. And then I plopped an acrylic flower on the top, and it's got black lace. I know it's hard to see because it's dark. This older one here, I used this mini pink rosette trim, and basically just glue it all on with your hot glue and kind of position it so that everything's covered. I used one of my Mod Podge butterflies in there and a flower. And then this one, I got a little bit more creative. It has the pink lace. This is the Small Bloomers trim from Michaels. It's the Celebrate It brand. I just did one row all the way around the bottom, and then I used one big rosette on the top. And this is from Lavish Laces. Had it in my stash for a while. It's got little pink hearts all over it. And then I put another acrylic flower on there for like the cherry on top. And this one on the edge I used a pom-pom trim, which I believe was from either Joann's or Hobby Lobby. And this halfback pearl trim is from MB Treasurista. So that's pretty much it. These ones I think have a nicer look with just the one sheet of 12-inch paper. Covered all the insides. So now I just have to make all the toppers for them. This one here, I have some trim already on it. It's just the lace from Hobby Lobby and a little bit of bling trim. And you can put a little gift in there, or like my daughter, I gave her one for her birthday and she keeps jewelry in it on her dresser. Just anything. It's a cute little treat box. Alright, so leave a comment, subscribe if you wish, and have a great day. Thanks, bye.